It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Thanks to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. To take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. To witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness. Needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away come the 4th quarter.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep it himself. Not much there, maybe a yard.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gray is the motion man here. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. The throw on the run is complete. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw again. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's Matt Araiza now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And on a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. Hurts to the air on first down. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On second down, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts, and that is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from an even 50 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles have run out to a 24-7 lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco to take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down. Off the play fake, Mahomes. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging from the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both their coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Patrick to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Here's a third down and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. The return, start the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
He sets this route up perfectly. You'll see he attacks the inside leverage of the defender, thinking he's going to run an in-breaking route. Then he gets back vertical and breaks out, creates separation, ball's on time, picks up an easy first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, Hurts. This one complete to Bryant. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Hurts will try it again. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Hurts again. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. Second down and 3. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To the air again, Hurts. And he's in. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Look wide, get this one complete. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line. Third and long. Hurts. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Fair catch is taken right around midfield. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Motion man is Rice. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground, and a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. We're able to get the third down conversion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll try and get, and he will score. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurt snap. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. To throw is Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and they're going to work this down inside the It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Hurts working in the pistol. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. Hurts will try it again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good! He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be second down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Second down, 8 for the first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Right back to Kelsey again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one, he's gotta have. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.